Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a TMCR Randomizer Grand Finals match between Myth and NyanCato. We have Lunastick on comms today with Nimbus and myself, TomoTac13, doing the tracking for you. I'm going to hand you over to Luna here, and let's hope a good race in sales. Luna, it's all yours.
Hey there. Yep, I'm Luna today. We have game 2 of the grand finals match between NyanCato and Myth. It's going to be a fun time. We're getting started a little bit late, but it's all within the realms of normal things here. Neither of them have, I don't believe either of them have placed in top 3 spot before, so we are going to have 2 new medalists today. Because either today, because if this match does not determine the winner, we're following up right afterwards with game 3 today, which will determine the winner. As to what's been going on before, thanks for the gift subs, Mr. Daddy Fat Sacks. And in terms of how this randomizer works, you might see things that you will never have seen before in this Minish cap as in your casual playthrough. So we are going to have a lot of fun. We're seeing Myth just finish up his setup here. Note that we are on a 15-minute delay, so our racers have been racing for 15 minutes already. And they are about to get started. And they're off. Okay. So all that we get out of the Link's house are a couple pieces of heart and the first of 3 books. Small divergence here at the beginning, but this is still a standard route from both of them. Kato getting disrupted by the character right in front of the cafe. We just have our map check. Our elements, this is the fastest possible element layout for the game. We might not need any pinstones, which means that we could be in for a quicker one here, but this is also the randomizer, so take that with a grain of salt. Early nut and bombs, that gives us early Deepwood access and a cave in Carla's house. That's going to change things up. Nothing too important in the shop. So we'll see how much of town they decide to do before going through Minish Loop. Okay, Kato's going a little bit deeper into Sphere 0 checks. So we haven't seen anything else. It looks like we are going to be pushed into Minish Loop. The interesting question will be if either one of them actually goes into Deepwood at this point without the Gush Jar. have our first scroll on NyanCato's side. Yeah, we have not seen that happen yet, Nimbus. We have not seen the required swordless logic. Oh, we did get Rockbreaker? I just completely missed that one. They're both doing completely different things, so I'm trying to have to pay attention to both screens at once. Have decided to finish clearing out Sphere 0 before going over towards Minish Loop. Yeah, the swordless logic, that's like even rarer than all others. There's our first sword, so no, we're not having required swordless logic here. Like, we say that there's a lot of weird, rare logic things in this randomizer, but I think swordless has been the rarest one of them all. I think there's, if I'm remembering the logic correctly, there's only one swordless check in logic in Deepwood. So it's not actually a big difference. We would need all 4 small keys for it, though, to be unlocked. I think the most likely scenario for swordless logic is with Cave of Flames, where you can use bombs to destroy the 2 spiny beetles in the front and continue to the back as a result. So we're locked out of Deepwood. So we are going to see our finish to Minish Loop here. Myth is being a little bit more thorough early on here. Okay, Myth just peeked a visible sword. That might be important. I can totally see Cato putting that off until he has Grip Ring and the Veil Falskin Stone. So that actually could be huge knowledge for Myth there. In tournament setting, traps are off. Wow, Myth is being very thorough. We almost never see an early play into the school basement with regular bombs. And a cane. Sword and cane and Minish Loop. This is paying off a fair bit here for Cato, just going ahead and rushing here. And our spin. And roll attack in Lomlon Pot today. So in this very early game, I do believe Cato has taken the early lead. He is eventually going to do everything that Myth about has done, but the way that Cato has done this has just been overall far more efficient. He's going to be able to do these cane checks much more quickly than Myth did, and do other things at the same time. But yeah, so Myth is shortly going to be getting both his sword and his cane, and have to come back to town. Kato is setting up a save scum. He's going to check the 2 checks he can here at Lower Vale Falls. And if near them or anything, he can just warp back to town with the save scum. Nothing overly important in Lower Vale Falls. Piece of Heart is nice. Could technically be required, but it's so unlikely. He's just going to not grab it at this time. Yeah, that's one of the exceedingly rare things is requiring every single piece of heart before going to Waveblade. But usually there's a few spares that you can get away with. Kato's taking the cane and doing Town Minish first, which is it's a fine thing to be doing. You can't really speed it up anymore after cane. Kato has one more check here in Town Minish. Where's our next piece of progression? If it's not here, I think it just has to be Karlov. Or not, yeah, the figurine. The Karlov's figurines. Or a school. Oh yeah, Spin Attack also gives us right here. So we have a few more checks here that we can handle. The Bow Butterfly, that's going to make things a little bit more convenient. We can get to Karlov with the cane by going past the dog down the left side. Even if we didn't open that up in the randomizer, you could shrink down in the shop and cross the bridge to reach over there. But we just do the quality of life where it goes ahead and just moves the dog. Okay, so it's Lower Krenel and School Roof that we have. Where are you trying to go with this? Okay, you forgot that he can't get past the fireplace. Okay, we've already seen these checks from Myth. I think it's pretty safe to... So we're not going to see anything new for a couple minutes. There's the one check in Lower Krenel, and there's 2 checks at the school that we have not seen. Okay, that's going to be checking the school for us. And I guess we also have Simon open. We have not really checked Simon yet. Who doesn't love it when the... Of course we love it when the dojo shows us love. Okay. So we have Smith skip the school rooftop check. So it could be there. And so either way, pretty soon we're going to see the progression. It's either Kato's about to get it, or if Myth continues to the first and lower channel, we're going to see it. Okay, it's here on lower channel, I think. I don't think that we have anything else that we haven't seen. Karlov medal, which gives us tape, which gives Myth the white sword. Because Myth knows about that one sword there. We are just one sword from Western Woods. Myth is doing chickens now. Okay, so Kato is getting his Karlov medal. He'll quickly bring it to get his cape. Myth is getting his white sword that Kato does not actually know about, so it'll be interesting how long it takes him to get this sword. So we're about to see a nice little shortcut that you can do with the cape. There is a reason why cape is the last item you get in the base game. It just opens up so many movement options. Item from here. Okay, so now we're going to see a good portion of the lake. Our first bottle, that gives us lower Krenel. Actually, that gets us all the way to Cave of Flames. We can get our first element. Because we have the king, but it's a little bit slow because we don't have Grip Ring. So Myth is probably not going to do it yet. Okay, so we're going to be seeing the first rupee path here from it. No flippers to get deeper yet. Or lantern. NyanCato's also looking like he's setting up a save scum to get back to droplets before going over to Krenel. So right now we're just seeing them following each other's footsteps. He would not have set up that save scum if he was going to Krenel after that. On bag 30, that's always very helpful before doing Krenel without the Gust Jar. Yeah, you're not worried about your bomb count now. Okay, Cato looks like he did not want to actually go into droplets yet. He's just going straight to Krenel. Myth is setting it up so that way once he's done at Krenel, he never needs his bottle again. Okay, so he's already going to put this out. He might go ahead and do Fallon now. No, he's not. But he has everything he needs to full clear fountain. So it is an option if they so choose. Kato is going to have to leave for a bit. He ran out of bombs. But she says oh yeah, he can buy the bombs here. So it's fine. Field also helps with lower kernel. Because then you can actually buy the bomb refill. So we are about to see them. So we'll see them finish up lower kernel and and they're also probably going to get their fairies now after they finish growing the beanstalk, because they have, or Myth will, because he doesn't need a bottle for anything else. He's already used everything that you need a bottle for. A faster spin is nice. 300 wallet is a piece of heart. So if they remember that and they have the rupees, they might go pick that up just in case, but it's looking like it might not be necessary. Bunch of big rupees. Okay. So Myth's done with his bottles. He did grab his fairy. And power bracelets early. That opens up Dr. Left after another sword, so not too crucial yet. Nice to not have to worry about it, though. another bomb bag in Cave of Flames. We're seeing Kato trying to get a bomb refill. And there's our red sword. That is Western Woods access. This is still a required dungeon, so Myth will still probably just go ahead and finish all this out before leaving. And then Kato is going to be it's going to be hurting Kato a lot. There is no doubt about that. I will not be surprised if he last locations that, since he doesn't have access to most of Vale Falls. I mean, anything is possible. We're still pretty early. There's also cases where a last location, like what Cal's about to have, can actually really pay off. Because he'll have eventually, because he could eventually just have so much less open to him that it can turn things around. So just because Myth is doing great right now because of having the earlier red sword, this race is still actually very wide open. Not too surprised by there not really being anything in here for Myth. So we're about to get our first element. 30. I'll be at about 36, 37 minutes. This boss isn't too bad. Okay. So I guess that we're going to see what Malari has. Oh, there's a lantern. That lets us full clear, or almost full clear droplets. That's opened up quite a bit now between the red sword and that lantern. And that is going to send Kato on a bit of a wild goose chase for that red sword. Myth is skipping out on the dojo here. That's a little bit surprising. Oh yeah, grip ring. I forgot we don't have grip ring yet. So Myth is definitely at least going to be doing Western Woods now. I do not know if he will be doing any of Caster yet, which is open because of the cape. Eagle Trophy is interesting. Our first Swamp Stone. So here we're definitely going to see a nice bit of divergence. Okay, so Myth is going to dip at least a little bit of Caster. Myth skipping Percy. For now, anyways. There's our blue sword and our grip ring and our second book. Things are really not looking good for Cato right now. Because yeah, now Myth is at the point where he's thinking about what he needs for go mode. Yeah, taking the slamp here might put Cato on his red sword. I don't know for sure if that's what he's going to do, though. Oh, yep, there's Cato on his red sword now. He's where he's at though. He's probably doing droplets next before going to Western Woods. Oh, he's going to Western Woods. Okay. Does he do Fountain now? I think he's doing Fountain. So okay, Myth's doing Percy. I was pretty sure that he was normally somebody who checks Percy. Oh, Cato lots out on his clones. Myth is checking the rest of Colonel. container from Fallon. What's Myth getting here? Nothing in the dojo. Okay, so that heart container, but nothing else overly crucial from Fallon. So right now, Kato's just going to be doing stuff Myth's already done. So see what Myth gets. Krenel is pinstones, apparently. Myth not very happy about that. So I expect Myth to make his way over to Droplets. It just has the most items for him at this point. Oh, he's going to dip into Graveyard real quick. Makes sense. Kato leaving to also, I guess, do Channel now. Myth checking the dojo here also now. Okay, so Lomon Secret Cave gives us third Cloudkin Stone. Still not something Myth's excited to see. Okay, Droplets 2, Electric Boogaloo. Except we're not seeing the Blue Chew, but so far, second trip into Droplets hasn't been anything. Kato decides to come back to the swamp. So a little bit of a divergence here. How much of this is... There's our bow. That opens up more in swamp. This is a bit of a tricky fight without Boomerang. Especially when they all decide to be crowded together like this. I don't think we've seen White Sword checked yet, so here's one new check. Might not, and it's nothing. So it's either I'm thinking it is probably Bowlock and Swamp right now. We're seeing Simon now from Kato. So everything else Myth gets here in Droplets is out of logic. There should be two small keys that are flipper locked here. but he's not really going to be caring. He might not care about the Flipper's logic at this point. I don't think Myth is going to be leaving droplets yet, though. He's going to probably go ahead and kill Octo while he's here. There's not really any reason not to. Is there anything kind of obscure that we skipped out on so far? Not that I can think of. Or it could be in Deepwood too with the lantern. We've got one more check that we can do in Deepwood with the lantern, and if it's a small key, it opens up a good amount. But I think that's all that we're missing. Yeah, Kato did Swiftblade the first. It was junk. Yeah, go Swiftblade to Swiftblade the first. So we're joining up in droplets for both of them now. So I think we're both in for that. Both racers are going to be sticking around in droplets for a while. Mostly because even after the bow, there's no real reason for Kato to leave. So nothing too interesting is going to be happening here. So Myth getting the jump, that's the sequence break, looks like third try. So yeah, we did reach the 1 hour mark. Getting our second element, although this one is out of logic. Although, except for the fact that there's a bunch of obscure checks, we don't really care that much about droplets. After Myth finishes up, the options are Swamp or Deepwood, I believe. There's a single check in Deepwood. That could lead to more, potentially, if it's a small key. Myth is sad. No Octomanip today. Myth gets the 1 ink. Gets his second element. Nothing on Octo himself. Myth is not going to Deepwood. He was thinking about it. Oh, he hasn't done Tingle yet. So he might be going to do his 1 check in Deepwood. Okay. So we're going to see if it's Deepwood. Either a big or a small key here. We're going deeper into Deepwood. Four sword. That's going to be two small keys. So that is going to logically, actually maybe not. Okay, Myth is very happy he's getting his four sword now. This will be in logic four sword too. With that second small key and lantern, he can get back there no matter how he ended up using his keys. So boots, graveyard key. I think that's all that's left. Yes. Logically flippers, but we don't care about we don't really care about logic when you're in go mode. So that's 1 ink for KO. Just 1 ink for Kato. Okay, so that's it for Deepwood. So Four Sword actually only unlocks 3 checks all in the same area. That's already checked the 4th one because it's visible. So we're still going off to Swamp very shortly, most likely. And that Force Sword has been in Logic for quite a while. So we're going to have a nice set of stuff here. We're finally seeing what's on Waveblade. NyanCato is also going to be getting his Force Sword now, it looks like. There's no real other reason to be coming down this way. There's our moments. That's a big item. I don't know how nice those myths actually are. They weren't required according to the dungeons. And they opened up quite a bit. So I'm not sure how happy Myth is actually to see those myths. Because they can very easily be sending him on a wild goose chase at this point. With how much they open up. But Kato's already not happy about that Force Sword. We'll see how deep into Myth goes before heading back to the swamp. And if there's anything even in here. Like I said, these myths could just be a wild goose chase. True. It's just a matter of how long it takes him. Well, that's a convenient flippers while he's here. And our boots. Ooh, boy. So there's an actual required item. So Graveyard Key and Gushar is all that we have left. We've been making steady progress throughout this seed. Helpful for exactly one fight. We are not the Zelda game with the useful bow. I think in the first underwater rupees. So let's see what Kato decides to do. As this could be a point of real divergence now. So Kato's also about to get his mitts, but which way does he go with them? Regardless, for the rest of the seed, we are going to be fully in logic. I don't think there's any other sequence breaks that we can do. So Kato's going to go straight towards Westernwood Swamp area with these mitts. He's going to be missing out on the boots for a while. And he does get the dig butterfly while he's here. I wouldn't even consider the key logic breaks sequence breaks though, because you have logical access to all the other small keys at this point whenever you would do it. So I wouldn't really consider that a logic break. Fourth Cloudstone. This is definitely sweating a little bit inside now. I think Myth's forgetting that he has boots now. Completely understandable when you get late boots. Myth, you have your boots! Start dashing! There we go. Now I'm gonna start dashing. So Kato's about to attack, going to check Malari's mind now. Question is if he's going to check Orphan Fairy while he's here. Look, we just need Ocarina for Yalari. Sean Cave, Orphan Cave, they're all the same name. Some are just a bit older than others. Nothing in the mines. Myth's finally going into Fountain. There was nothing a lot, so I'm thinking it's probably a boot slot check at this point. Or we find another Kinstone somewhere. Oh, sorry, I meant Orphan Cave. Not Orphan Fairy. We did Orphan Fairy forever ago. It's a Note of Fountain, which is actually correct. We've already seen what's there from Sean. There's Myth heading now. I think all that we have left that we haven't checked are Frenelmit's Cave and short hiking. Did we miss any other boots checks? Oh yeah, we also haven't seen seen the Minish castle checks. Miss skipped out on those. Oh, we also haven't seen Goldfish Caves yet. No, Myth, you should go ahead and save scum. You should realize that you can't use that book until you have Ocarina anyways. Oh well. Kato is enjoying those flippers a lot. Oh yeah, Myth only did one of them. He forgot to. He did them in the wrong order, so he skipped two of them. Yeah, Myth had those flippers for a while. Swamp Zone. That definitely did not make Myth happy, but it did open up quite a bit. Myth is going to do it, but he's not going to be happy about it. Okay, we're seeing the two checks Myth accidentally skip now. There's our 5th Cloud Top Stone. So we're just missing Vale Fallskin Stone. And then we have access to every dungeon. Might be important. Actually, it probably is important. Because one of them could vary either because important item's there or an important item's not there and somebody's going to get baited. So either way is important. So we have knowledge where all 5 Cloud Top Stones. I don't remember where the 2 myths got that Cato has not gotten yet are. Dog food. There's our Gush Jar. We are 1 item from Go Mode, people. Yep, Yalari's open too now. So, where's the bait? We have so much bait open. Which one of the keys is bait now? That is the question. There's Go Mode. That's Go Mode. Fortress of Go Mode. This one is Myth. So the swamps. Yeah. So Cato just needs to go to. So Cato just needs to go to Castle. But he's going to be too thorough to do that. I mean, we were fairly certain Myth was in the lead already. Cato's doing checks that... There's only a couple of checks that Cato's doing that Myth hasn't done. So, we were pretty sure that Myth was already in the lead, but yeah, that just cemented it. The other thing I could have seen happen this seed is... Well, no, everything was locked by 4 swords, so... That graveyard key is pretty much guaranteed to be go mode this seed. I wonder where that Fail Fall Skin Stone is. So Kato's getting his swamp access. Yep, DHC bet time. That was our 4th element. So coming up shortly, you'll be able to bet a number between 1 and 9. It's a little game that we do. We're going to bet how long, how many checks it's going to need, because he's the first one into DHC, to find the DHC big key. It can be any number from 1 through 9. I typically go with bet 7. One, two, three, 4. We're missing, I think, just 8 and 9 left. Yep, 8 and 9 are still open, if anybody wants to take them. Okay, we have all numbers open. There is a separate betting pool between both subs and non-subs. So if you want to bet something that, if you're not a sub, if you want to bet something that the sub already has, you can feel free to do that. Oh, Kato's going into hiking. He's just going to end up further and further behind at this point. And our item in DHC is a heart container. No, it's not been a very healthy seed. All the health is probably must either be in. It's probably just all in Vale Falls. It's not where we haven't had access to quite a few checks. Because Vale Falls is a lot of checks, along with Cloud Tops and Palace. I mean, it seems like we don't really care about health that much, considering how much we damage boost. But it's just how things work out in our rando that we don't. That I mean, we only need so much health because we damage boost so much. We just tank through everything because we just don't care. So we've had 2 so far. We're about to see number 3 from Myth. And it's 3. So bet number 3 is the winner. Our first bet 3 was Kirby Fan, it looks like. And no subs. So congrats to Kirby Fan. We're going to be seeing a fairly straightforward body fight here. Thank you for the gift sub, AFK, to Kirby. It's inside the wall. That's just unfortunate. What other progression are we missing? I guess Yolari? Okay. So Veil Falls, Pinstone, I think the only places that we have left to check, just out of curiosity on where it is, would have to be here deeper in Fortress. It could be on Yolari, or it can be Orphan Cave. So there it is. There's our Veil Falls Pinstone, deeper in Fortress. And Kato ends up bailing. Oof. That's where the bait is. That is rough for Kato. No, Kato's not happy. So, Myth is about to finish up. It looks like we are going to be joined by our runners for an interview as soon as Myth finishes up. So we'll have them in here shortly. Okay. So GG's Myth. Unfortunate. Hey guys, GG's.
Hi. GG's.
That was just a bit unfortunate, Kato.
Yeah, Myth told me about that. I saw the Vapor Kingston and then immediately.
Yeah. So, Myth, real quick, what do you think of that System Speedle fight?
I hate it. I hate it without Boomerang. It's so stupid.
I agree.
Well,
yeah,
I only found one and it was really late.
The other one was in the underwater spot in Beetle power bracelet beetles or flippers.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of the ones that you
there.
accidentally
Okay.
skipped.
Yeah, well, I was already in go mode when it was. I was almost gonna go there, but then Graveyard Key and Fortress.
Yeah, you were thinking of too much and you just forgot to. And you missed.
Well, I
you
just
missed
picked
your
up the
quick warp.
Ocarina, so that was that's what opened that. So.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Cloud Top Zone. The Cloud Top Zone that you missed was.
Oh yeah.
Was
Fools, right?
the Cloud Top Zone that you missed was the one in Hylia Minish.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that would have been bad.
The North Strike.
Yeah, I routed that badly, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just leaving," because I didn't set the quick warp properly, and I was like, I've got Malari's mines on the brain right now. Let's go there, and then that was junk.
So
But
that
yes,
was only
skip town. That's my advice.
for this scene, anyways.
It seemed to work.
Don't last locate Karlov.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go on to game 3 a little bit later today now. So congratulations on that.
Game 3 is going to be exciting.
I can't wait. The racers.
Seed Bleed.
Race of the races.
Seed Bleed is. I wonder if either of you are going to run into Seed Bleed.
We didn't last week, right? I didn't get it, did you?
What?
Where you, like, the seeds blended together and you couldn't remember what was in the current seed. Yeah, I didn't get that last week, so I think I'll be good.
Yeah. I can delete this from my brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we're about to jump right into it. We're going to be, like, we got an hour and a half break before we actually start racing, so...
That moment when you expect 3-hour seeds and sub 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what the seeds are going to be like. If the worst seeds can go up to like 2.5 to 2:45, so
or even 3 hours is not unheard of.
Yeah, if you
The fun part of actually, how about this, Myth? I think this is the 4th jet seed you've had this tournament.
It wasn't a
You've
jet
had
seed.
No,
there was a lot of back and
no.
forth. It wasn't really a jet seed.
Well, I consider anything sub 2 a jet seed.
Yeah. Well, in comparison,
because sub 2s are already-
my other 2 jet seeds were 25 to half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour faster than this seed, so that's why I considered those jet seeds.
Yeah, jet seed is an hour and a half around.
Yeah.
Not close to the 2-hour mark. I mean, there was a sword in the top of the kernel, and there was another sword required in Deepwood to get the meats.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't nice because
I think it's
happened to get those
guaranteed.
swords.
I think this is a seed where it's guaranteed that your go mode was that graveyard key.
I don't see how you could have routed it otherwise. Yeah, because you had to get all of this.
Swords.
You had to get all the swords to get the mitts. Mitts locked
To
boots,
get
boots
boots.
locked a Swampkin Stone.
You don't need the
But-
flippers in this seed.
You didn't need the flippers, no. The flippers were actually bait. But they didn't lock anything. That's the thing. So it wasn't like you could get baited to go somewhere else with them.
Well,
I mean, yeah. Okay.
logically.
who cares
Logically-
about logic?
Who cares
Yeah, well, you
about
saw both of
logically,
us.
Otto?
We did Octo out of logic, so it's...
For
If
me,
there
it
was anything on
very
Octo,
logic.
if there was something on Octo, we would have known. It's like, okay, this requires the flippers. We need to figure out what the flippers is. That brings whatever we found on Octo into logic, but yeah.
Oh, and also the dungeon layout was very nice.
Oh, it was very nice. Yeah, that's mainly why the seed was this fast. Was, you know, it wasn't a particularly nice seed. It just had a nice dungeon layout.
Yeah. So, you've been getting a lot of sub 2 seeds so far this tournament, Myth.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully the next one will also be
Is it time to add new settings?
new settings.
Let's make
yeah, that
the
should be
dungeon required.
should be coming in. That should be coming in December, I think.
Well, all dungeons. Hard require all dungeons every time. It'll make the seeds much more, predictable how long they're going to take.
Random elements with 3 required dungeons.
I don't think we can put all dungeons as the weekly settings though, because I think that we've already said that we're using the base build of the randomizer, which doesn't have all dungeons.
Oh no, we'll use 20 build.
Really? Okay.
Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be using 20 build now anyway.
Well, I
oh,
mean,
there's Sword Beam. It was in Cloud Tops.
I think we agreed on that because new players will follow the first link, not the tourney patch link.
But you're
So it makes it hard for them to get in, harder to get into the
I
weekly.
don't remember this being a discussion, but
I remember Hendrix mentioning that at some point during the last voting poll.
here's a fantastic idea. How about we push an update?
I mean, I agree with that. We should be using the tourney build as the only real build now.
Yeah, it's just a shame that things are a bit scattered around and things are in different places and we can't really consolidate everything together into one build.
So you were also in go mode, like going through, well, like 2 items from go mode, going through Windruins. Yeah. Yeah. It was. Yeah, there was.
But yeah, we have to hit game 3 now shortly. I know it's going to be on a front 3 stream. I think I saw mention that we're setting up to also get it restreamed
And then
here in ZSR.
Yeah,
That's going to start in
So did you get Microsoft
about
the
an
first
hour
one?
or
Yeah.
in about an hour, I think it was. No, it was later. 3 hours, 2 hours. Hold on, let me check.
It's in 2 hours.
Is it 2 hours? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 2 hours. 4:30
Yeah, it's
Eastern.
when it starts. So yeah.
Oh.
So we'll be able to hit back there. Any other thoughts on this seed?
I skipped out Minish. Like, I didn't check anything as Minish in town. I know it was an early Kane. Yeah, ish.
I expect the next seed is a gamble seed.
Crazy gambles. Yeah, this was just a bit too linear. I mean,
Also, where were the hearts this seed?
4 different
If you-
ways to get
All you had to
progression.
do, yeah, all you had to do was just follow your most recent progression, and it would have guided you through the seed. So it wasn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the next seed is like very open with a lots of choices, and you just need to pick the right one,
So one of the seeds
Then-
that I
then
excel
we'll-
at.
we'll have a nice variety of seeds then for these
Yeah.
finals.
So the kind of seed that I excel at.
Yeah.
Same dungeon layout, please.
Okay. So anything else to say, or do we want to get our 2 hours of rest and prep for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some rest.
Yeah, what else was really dumb?
Okay.
It was like having to go up to.
So do you want to take care of it from here, Tomodachi?
Mod check.
Upon.
Did I miss my cue? I think I missed my cue.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry.
I'll ping you.
I deafened myself to see if I could find someone for us to raid. So, Myth and Kato, thank you for a great race. Luna, great job. Thank you for calming. Nimbus for tracking. So yeah. So what did you guys say? About 2 hours and 20 minutes from now is when the next one's going to start? No,
less
1
than
hour.
2 hours.
Less than 2
Well,
hours.
Less than 2 hours.
Less than-
an
yeah,
hour
just
50
under.
minutes. An hour 50 minutes or so. So if you want to see the game 3, come on back then. I'm going to send you guys over to somebody named Widget Bell. She's doing her first playthrough of the Minish Cap altogether. She's one of the few people I see that's actually playing the Minish Cap on, so I'm going to send you over to her. I hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you for Game 3 in an hour and change. Adios.
See ya.
Yes.
Yep.